So in the previous video, we checked out this example concerning the this keyword. So know how the function is the same, but based on how it's invoked, the value of the keyword this is different. This is analogous to how function parameters work. The value of the keyword this is not the object that has the function as a known property, but the object that is used to call the function. You can prove this by calling a method of an object up in the prototype chain. So here we have another example. We have the constant declaration name object3, and we're gonna assign it to an object with the properties double underscore proto. This is short for prototype, and the value is gonna be the object 1. So it's not gonna be the object 3, but the value is gonna be the object 1. So here we have the object 1 in this example. As you can see, it has a property name and a value of a string object 1. So the next property of the object 3 is gonna be the string object 3. We close the curly braces of the object 3, and then we're gonna cancel that log, the object 3, that the function that is get this, and this is the function that we're talking about. So when we press enter, the result that we are gonna get is gonna be the property name and this value that is gonna be the string object 3, and also we're gonna get the prototype, but the value is not gonna be the object 3. The value is gonna be the value of the object 1, since we are using the keyword this. So we are gonna get this string object 1. So this is the example, the previous example that we saw. As you can see, we have the property object 1 and then the object 2. So now we're gonna grab this example here. So now we have the property name and the string that is gonna be the object 3. And if you press this icon, we have also the prototype. As you can see here, the prototype, and the prototype is gonna be assigned to the object 1. So if we press again this icon below, we get that the name is gonna be object 1, since here in the object 1 we have the property name and its value is gonna be the string object 1. So that is that for that example. The value of the keyword this always changes based on how a function is called, even when the function was defined on an object at creation. So here we have the constant declaration name object 4, and we assign it to this object with the property name. We assign it to the string object 4, and the next property is gonna be the function get this, and in this function we are gonna return the keyword this. So we close the curly braces of the function and we close the curly braces of the object. So now we're gonna declare another constant, and this constant is gonna be named object 5, and we are gonna assign it to an object with a property name, and its value is gonna be the string object 5. We end up with a semicolon here, and now we're gonna assign the object 5 that we use the that sign and the name of the function get this, and we're gonna assign it to the object 4 that get this. We end up with a semicolon. So now we're gonna cancel that log, the object 5 that get this, the name of the function, and the result that we're gonna get is gonna be the property name with its value, the string object 5, and then the function get this, and the function get this is gonna get us the function its name get this. So we can grab this example, we can clean this one with Control L, and again we are in the Chrome developer tools. You go to any tab and you open it with Control Shift I. So we paste this one, and there you have it. We have this object with property name object 5, a string object 5, and the next parameter is the get this function. We press this icon, we get this, the function get this, and the name is going to be the stream object 5. You also have the prototype here, and you have a bunch of constructor, has some property, is prototype of, so you clean it up with Ctrl L here, and that is that. So if the value that the method is accessed on is a primitive, this will be a primitive value as well, but only if the function is in strict mode. So right now we have the function name get this strict. We open curly braces, and now we use this string use strict. So when you type in use strict, we're using the strict mode. We end up with a semicolon here, and now we're gonna return this, the keyword this. We close the curly braces of the function get this strict, and here you have to be careful here, only for demonstration. You should not mutate built-in prototypes. So again, only for demonstration, you should not mutate built-in prototypes. So we can grab this example, we can go to the Chrome Developer Tools, we press enter, and the result is gonna get number. But again, you have to be careful not to mutate built-in prototypes. So yeah, in this example we're using number that prototype the name of the function get this strict, and we assign it to get this strict. We end up with a semicolon, and now we're gonna cancel that log at the type of. We open parentheses, we pass in the number 1. Outside of that, we're gonna use the function get this strict, and the result that we are gonna get is the number, this result here. If the function is called without being accessed on anything, the keyword this will be undefined, but only if the function is in strict mode. So here we have this example, cancel that log, type of get strict. So get this strict is the function. We can clean it up here, we paste it, and there you have it, we get undefined here. In non-strict mode, a special process called the substitution ensures that the value of the keyword this is always an object. This means if a function is called with this set to undefined or null, this gets substituted with global this. And here you can read this link if you want. If the function is called with this set to a primitive value, this gets substituted with the primitive values wrapper object. So here we have another example. We have the function name get this, and we're gonna return the keyword this. Again, only for demonstration. You should not mutate built-in prototypes. In this case, we have again the number, that's prototype, that get this. So this is the name of the function, and we assign it to get this. We end up with a semicolon, and now we're gonna cancel that log type of, and the parentheses we're gonna pass in the number 1, and then we're gonna chain it to the name of the function, to the function get this. The result that we're gonna get is gonna be object, and then we're gonna cancel that log, the function get this, and it's gonna be equal to global this. So we can grab this example, clean it up here, paste it, and there you have it. We get the results object and then the boolean true. In typical function calls, the keyword this is implicitly passed like a parameter through the function's prefix, the part before the dot. You can also explicitly set the value of this using the function.prototype call, function prototype apply, or reflect apply methods. Using function prototype bind, you can create a new function with a specific value of the keyword this that doesn't change regardless of how the function is called. When using these methods, the keyword this substitution rules above still apply if the function is in non-strict.